The world needs B2K.
B2K's breakup was a huge shock to their fans.
Boys for Life Tour.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you. Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing compares to catching your Grizzlies IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Grizzlies tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at FedEx Forum or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
The Grizzlies are the one thing everyone in the family can agree on. So join us every Sunday this season for Sunday Family Fun Days. It's a steal at just $35 and includes a ticket to the game, a $10 food voucher, post-game free throws on the court, and a meet and greet with mascot Grizz. Space is limited, so grab your tickets now for this unique experience your family won't soon forget. Go to grizzlies.com/Sunday and have a fun day.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Calling all collectors! Topps NBA basketball trading cards are back. It's available in the Grizzlies Den by Fanatics and online at Topps.com. Rip into bold color parallels, electric inserts, relics, and autographed cards from today's biggest stars and the next-gen talent. Look out for rookie cards of Cooper Flagg and Dylan Harper, plus Grizzlies favorites John Morant, Jalen Wells, and so many more. You don't want to miss this drop. Grab your set before it's gone.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
Here we go. It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It is the Friday, December 5th, 2025 edition of the show. Today on the show, big Grizzlies game tonight. First time they have been home in a long time, as they are going to play against the Los Angeles Clippers at FedEx Forum. At halftime, Booker T. Jones from Booker T. and the MGs is going to be performing. But first, he's going to join us in studio today. It's also a 191 Collabs night. Our buddy Good Hippy's going to pop in here. We will get you ready for the weekend ahead. Tons of basketball, tons of football. We will get you ready for it all. It's a Friday. It's freezing out, but smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, ton of stuff to get to on the show today, not the least of which is the Grizzlies are going to be playing a home game for the first time in a long time. Tigers have a big home game tomorrow against Baylor, and hopefully by the time we speak again, they will have hired a new football coach, because we are still without football coach at the University of Memphis. We will get to all of that. We got football championship games coming up this weekend. And in addition to that, as I mentioned, Booker T. Jones is going to join us in studio, a real icon and music legend. And our buddy Good Hippy is going to be stopping by as well. Before I get to anything, I'll welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Senior Sec, Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Neck Carb, John Lance, he's Yogi Roser, he's Dr. Thunder, he's John the Polluter, he's John Sweeney. Hello, John. What up? Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler. Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navajo Joe, the reporter, the photographer. He's Sir His. He's Walker 93.
What up, good fellas, man? You know, it was crazy last night, man. I had to add somebody to the Cap Hall of Fame. You know who had to add to the Cap Hall of Fame?
Oh, Dak.
No.
Oh.
No.
Who?
Somebody who I hate to do this to.
Uh-oh.
But Jacob Stopcotty, down in the studio. Can you play the video?
What? There's a video?
Yeah. Play the video.
I know what he's playing. Oh, no.
In the Cap Hall of Fame, play the video.
Now
He can't say I didn't send it to him because I did.
What feelings did you have, if any, what about it? Did?
None. We won.
Cap Hall of Famer LeBron James Verno. I don't care about my streak ending because we won. The same guy who two nights before, they put you in a game where you're down double digits to get your 10 points. LeBron, I love you, bro, but you got to stop the capping. That's the second time this week, bro.
Devin, I'm already going to alert you, though. You do not have to induct LeBron into the Cap Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay.
He is like
He's been there.
CEO,
He's been there.
Oh, yeah.
Director, head of the board.
Hey,
look, as someone who's rolled for him for so many years.
Two things that are incredibly crazy about last night. LeBron James' streak ending at almost 1,300 games. consecutively of him scoring 10 points. The first of which is they said that Kevin Durant, who is now first place on that list of consecutive games scored with 10 points, that he would have to play 82 games for 12 consecutive seasons from this point on in order to break that
crazy,
record.
bro.
Also, this one's even more jarring. I saw last night that 1,297 games, that's what the streak ended at when he threw the ball to Rui Hachimura in the corner.
Yeah.
This one is the more wild one. 24 people in world history have played more basketball games than that. There's only 24 people that have played 1,297 NBA games.
That is crazy, bro.
There's only 24 that have played
that's OD.
that many games. So your list of people that then could possibly score 10 points in a row. I mean, it's beyond unbreakable.
Yeah, it's unbreakable,
right?
For sure.
But
LeBron.
sure enough. But that one, look, much like the Chris Paul thing, which we're going to get to here in a moment with the Clippers in town, sometimes the story is so much bigger than the subplot, right? So the story is Rui Hachimura hits a game winner and LeBron James' streak ends. The subplot is he barely got to 10 a few nights ago, and then by virtue of that pass, did not get to 10 last night. Yeah. And it's like, hold on a second now. Like, you can plug in anybody and they'll get you 10 points in an amount of minutes, generally.
I mean, generally, but I mean.
And he was still a dominating figure in the NBA last year. So did this happen very, very fast? Or is he now just assimilating to the group and getting his bearings about him, right? Because he just started playing, right? And he was out for a long time, sciatica, whatever. I mean, again, time will tell. Is this just the way it is now? Or is he ramping up and still has those LeBron James nights in him where he is the best player on the floor? Because struggling to get to 10 points 2 consecutive games is kind of crazy. That is something we never expected to be seeing. Okay, the Chris Paul thing. Again, the story goes, the Clippers are dumb. The Clippers are awful. The Clippers are the worst. The Clippers sent their legend and the guy that's going to have his name in the rafters and their all-time best player. They just sent him home. What a disgrace. How horrible. Look at how foolish they are, right? Mm-hmm. Like, that is the whole story. Much like I was talking about with the LeBron thing. Subplot, you know what nobody has mentioned? Not one person has mentioned regarding Chris Paul being sent home after the Miami game.
No, what they haven't mentioned.
They killed the Hawks the next game they played.
Oh, that's usually how it goes.
They got rid of the guy and immediately put up one of their best performances of the entire year. But that story is not being told. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I feel you.
It's still all, look at how goofy they are. Look at, this was a horrible thing that they did to a class individual who is one of the all-time greats. How shameful, blah, blah, blah. It is kind of funny. Because, as we know, if you told me the Grizzlies are going to go play at Miami, at Atlanta, I mean, if you want to concoct a worst back-to-back in the history of the NBA, go to Miami and Atlanta.
For James Harden and for a player like James Harden, boy.
But what's
Shout
wild
out to the
is
booty clubs.
They did play great.
They did.
The second they sent him home, it's not like they had some kind of pity party about Chris Paul being sent home.
Yeah.
It was almost like, I mean, the idea that it might be a relief to not have him around bitching about the way everything is going is not out of the question.
I need them not to be relieved tonight.
Right. Let's hope.
Back to fighting each other.
Let's hope that was a one-game bump.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But they did play extremely well right after that happened.
Yeah.
Which was odd. Now, I also think that when you go and look at the Clippers' schedule, look, those guys, they're not going to. As if they wouldn't take Memphis seriously anyways, because Memphis just beat them within the week. You go look at their schedule. This is for sure one that they have okay, we need to get that one. Because the same way we look at games and we go, you need to get that one, right? Mm-hmm. If you're going to be doing. Listen to this. At Memphis, at Minnesota, at Houston. Memphis at Oklahoma City. Lakers, Rockets, at Trailblazers, Pistons. Ooh. I mean, that's their next set of games. So I think twofold. A, you look at the Memphis game if you're them and go, we got to get that one. B, also think that it plays into the Chris Paul thing, right? Where it's very logical that they could have sat back and go, this isn't going to get any better. And so
yeah, we're going to try to fix this now.
Look at the schedule going forward. And if you think it's bad now and he's yelling at everybody now.
Yeah, right. Like if you're looking at these next 9 up until that home game against Detroit, like if you were staring at 2-7, that's your season. Like you're done if you go 2-7 in that stretch.
Yeah, maybe so.
So they're like, let's try to save our season.
But if you go like 6-3, then you're still you're floating.
Man, poor Chris Paul.
Okay, so anyways, the Grizzlies are playing against the Clippers tonight at FedEx Forum. First home game in a long time. And then they're obviously going to be off for an extended amount of time after they play Portland on Sunday. So we have 2 home games going on this weekend. Wedged in between those is the Memphis game against Baylor, which is one they really, really, really need to get, right, to just get things back on track. And hopefully by this weekend we'll also get a football announcement as well. Last night we went down to my dad's house for the first half of the game, and oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean,
my season probably ended last night for the Cowboys with them losing. They kept on putting up. I was like, can we stop with the analytics?
you weren't rolling with the data.
So one time where I was like, you know what? I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it because you know what it was saying. They put it up 5 times during the game. I'm like, enough already. They're like, hey. Just a reminder, I know you're having a terrible time and you're watching a bunch of 2nd and 25s and turnovers, but just in case you wondered, hey, Cowboys fans, our AWS data center, in conjunction with NextGen, let me remind you for the 5th time this game, if your team who you're watching is in 2nd and 25 right now and can't score in the red zone and is settling for field goals and turning the ball over, just in case, you might not have seen it earlier on the broadcast. So we're reminding you, if you lose this game, AWS and NextGen gives you an 8% chance of making the playoffs. I was like, 8?
8. Why?
8?
Hey, yeah, why 8? Why that number?
That's what it said.
Y'all can
8.
Why would y'all not be 10-6-1?
I guess it's based on what you think the Eagles are going to do. You're not getting a wild card.
No.
Even if you win 10 games?
No.
Okay.
Because
you're not getting a wild card.
Damn near CD Denver died.
I mean, you played the Vikings, Chargers, Commanders, and Giants. Why would you not sweep that?
Your boy CD almost died the end zone.
Hey, they're like hey, CeeDee Lamb has got the finger thing. Everybody's like super devastated, right? What do they call that? When you're
the little hamster.
Remember where your hand goes like that?
Yeah, when it gets nerve.
Same thing Tua had.
Yeah, what's that called, bro?
What is that
It's
called?
not hamster.
Yeah,
what is it, Roser?
I don't know.
What do they call it when your hand when your hand sticks like this?
Thing when your hand.
Yeah.
Sticks
What do
like
they call
this.
that? With a concussion.
Concussion. Let's see.
Yeah, what do they call that?
What's it called? Is it? No, it's not fencing response.
Yes, it is.
Is it
fencing? That's
fencing,
it.
Yeah, fencing. Response, yeah.
That's what it is. So, hey, your star receiver is like fencing in the end zone and is now heading to concussion stats. Quick reminder from Herb Street.
Oh, no.
Who will not stop calling Brian Schottenheimer shoddy the whole game. But quick reminder, hey, just in case.
AWS by NextGenStats.
There's an 8% chance if you lose. And I'm like, enough!
What was your dad reaction? What was your dad's reaction?
My dad's like non-pulsed by the whole thing. He just wants
It's like, all right, we're just doing this.
Yeah.
And then after the game, what's the name got a visit?
I mean, also, it was a bad football game. I don't. The score is
a lot of points.
It was, but it was not good.
Penalty.
It was not good.
Man.
It was
There's
not.
So many flags. In
a
that
million
game.
flags. Al Michaels is so over it at this point.
You think
He's so over it.
Yes.
Yes.
He
Every
is.
Thursday night he calls a game. He's like, and another flag. You know what I mean? Like by the time you get to the second
he
quarter,
will openly
he's-
start
yes.
talking about how the fans did not pay to see this.
Yes.
Nobody wants to watch penalties get called all the time.
And he's like, and here's Huckley. He's gotten a lot of camera time tonight. You know, like he's so over.
out to the OG,
Because Thursday night games are generally messy.
They are.
they
'Cause
are.
it's short
Right?
week, short week.
Yeah.
No less preparation.
Yes.
What do you think about Richard Sherman eviscerating your boy after the game?
Who?
He killed Pickens.
Play the clip.
Oh, he did?
Play the
for
clip.
not going for the ball?
Oh, he has a
Yeah.
whole bunch of clips.
Uh-huh.
Play the clip,
A bunch of them
Jacob.
said he half-assed it the whole game.
He said he half-assed the whole game.
Yeah.
Richard
It
Sherman.
wasn't great. It wasn't a great night for Pickens. And also, I mean, even just coming straight out of halftime, right? You had the ball pop off, and then they intercepted. I mean, it's like, that's a what? It's an 11-point game, I think?
Yeah.
At half? So it's like, okay, got the points at the end. Now go and score. And this is, you got a whole full half of football to play. And immediately, like, it wasn't the first, I think it was the first play.
It was.
It was the first play.
It was like first, second play of the
And
second half.
and Herb Street's trying to defend him. Like, I will say, Herb Street went out of his way like 3 or 4 different times to call out Pickens for not running hard routes, for not going after balls. For like, I mean, he was tough on him last night, and for good reason. It was bad.
Like Sherman went in. He was like, "Bro, do you want these people to pay you? And this is what you're doing an effort with CeeDee Lamb's damn near about to." You know what I'm saying? CD
With
ain't
your
the field.
season on the line.
Yeah, and you want to
Right.
have. It was like I said, it was a deep ball. He didn't dive for. It was a couple of slant routes. He just kind of like dogged it for. It's like, bro, this is the
Not the
Pickens
ba-
that people were talking about.
Also, bad
Like-
news for the Lions. Branch,
Yeah.
he tore his Achilles in the
Oh,
end zone.
no.
That was a torn Achilles in the end zone when he.
Also, the offensive pass interference on Ferguson is the worst call in NFL history.
I thought that just should have been a no-call period. I didn't think that was bad either way.
It was the worst call in NFL offensive pass interference. Are you serious?
I mean, he grabbed like the little.
What are
but
you
like,
talking about?
It wasn't.
It was a tight end rustling around with
Yeah.
somebody. I was so mad about that one. Anyways, for all they might get the 10 wins, but I mean, I don't know if 10-6-1 is probably not getting you a wild card berth. Like, I think that whole AWS Next Gen, the whole idea was you have to win the division.
Yeah, you do.
Whoever wins the division in the NFC East. So you just have to pray for a full-on, complete Eagle collapse. That's the only thing that can happen.
Yeah.
Right?
Certainly possible.
I mean, I guess, but
They're,
their schedule's not.
Yeah, they got the Chargers this week. They got the Raiders, the
Raiders are
the Wizards.
Commanders, the Buffalo, and then the Wizards again.
But they did say Jaden Daniels coming back this week.
The Raiders are like playing the Wizards.
They play the Wizards. They play the Commanders twice in the next 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, at least Daniels is scheduled to come back this week. They say
Daniels comes back.
He's gonna come play against the Vikings this weekend.
That'll help a little bit.
Yep, we got a bunch of the championship games that are going on this weekend. The conference championship games. We have 2 that are going on tonight: the James Madison Troy game and Tulane and North Texas. Did you know this? I was stunned by this. Tonight's Tulane North Texas AAC championship game. That's on ABC.
On big ABC?
Yes.
The little
At
antenna?
7 o'clock. I couldn't believe it.
We could have been on ABC.
Man.
The AAC championship's on ABC.
That's big time.
I think
On
so
a Friday
too.
night? Hell yeah.
Right?
And ABC's like, wait, we're airing this. We could have aired a Grey's Anatomy.
That's what I'm saying. What's that little hospital show? Yeah.
Tulane and North Texas. And also one of the big stories today about the games that are coming out, about the games that are going to be going on, is that Miller is maybe, but doubtful, I think, against Georgia. Isn't that the story that they're saying that
he's questionable.
The running back is questionable, which is it's an odd thing to put that delineation right before the game.
Well, so
right?
he
Makes
was on
you-
crutches
It
in the
makes you
Auburn game.
wonder what
Yeah. Well, the
he's
other way,
probably not playing.
So LT Overton's out too. He's like their best defensive lineman for Bama. He's out.
Yeah. So that's one of the big stories that's going on this morning. I have not heard anything over there.
And they've got an offensive lineman out too. Bama does. So, yeah.
Oh, maybe it's time.
They could be down like 3 or 4.
Maybe
stars.
Kirby Smart could actually get a win against Alabama
Yeah, for once.
right?
Yeah, I'm rooting for Georgia, bro.
Huh?
I'm rooting for Georgia.
I mean,
Let's go Dogs.
I think both of them are going to be in the playoff anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the one thing that's about this is like I think was kind of hoping that things would hang on this last weekend, but the way they announced that playoff on Tuesday night, it doesn't seem like a lot is hanging. I mean, you've got that stupid ACC championship game, but other than that, I'm not sure how much can be changed because of this, except for seeding, right?
Yeah.
Because Indiana's making it, Ohio State's making it, Bama's making it, Georgia's. Like, I kind of wish there was a do or die in there.
Is there?
Right? Like, if I don't win, if this team doesn't win, they're not going to get to play for a national championship because.
Is Texas Tech in for sure?
100%.
Okay.
Maybe BYU.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe they can get themselves in. They can play themselves in.
BYU has to win.
BYU is the one because of there's the controversy about them, Miami, and Notre Dame.
Yeah, they can play themselves in.
But they put them behind Miami.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Right? And I think they put them behind Notre Dame as well. So BYU is the only one.
Yeah, they can play themselves in.
And at that time, if BYU does win, then Big 12 gets 2.
Ew.
So you may not want it.
BYU's ahead of Miami.
Oh, they are, but they're behind Notre Dame.
Yeah. Notre Dame 10, BYU 11,
I can't
Miami
have Big
12.
12 getting 2 teams in the playoffs, bro.
Yeah, dude, no.
For the strength. Nah, I'm good on that. Texas Tech handle business. Delta ass.
I kind of respect that the BYU coach is staying there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure. Hey,
he seems like a good dude, too.
You got Crumble Cookie on your side, bro. Anything is possible.
You do have Crumble Cookie on your side. All right, we got to take a quick break. Booker T. Jones from Booker T. and the MGs is going to be joining us in studio. A real, true legend. We'll do it on the other side. Chris Vernon, sure.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Calling all collectors! Topps NBA basketball trading cards are back. It's available in the Grizzlies Den by Fanatics and online at Topps.com. Rip into bold color parallels, electric inserts, relics, and autographed cards from today's biggest stars and the next-gen talent. Look out for rookie cards of Cooper Flagg and Dylan Harper, plus Grizzlies favorites John Morant, Jalen Wells, and so many more. You don't want to miss this drop. Grab your set before it's gone.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
Jeff Dunham. You're the other white meat.
How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it.
I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jeffdunham.com.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them IRL. And that starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight in person. From seeing your favorite Grizzlies stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside, Memphis.
Southland Casino Hotel is helping you navigate to Santa. Win your share of over $550,000 in free play and a brand new Lincoln. Here Comes Santa takes flight on Saturday, November 1st, when you can begin earning entries. And don't forget the grand finale drawings on Saturday, November 29th and Saturday, December 27th to win a share of over $40,000 in free play or a brand new Lincoln. Win big during Here Comes Santa, only at Southland Casino Hotel.
Own the 2025-26 Grizzlies season with the 10-game Flex Pack, the ultimate way to catch all the action on your terms. Choose your favorite matchups from intense rivalries to weekend thrillers and customize your pack to fit your schedule. With 10 games to pick, you'll never miss the moments that matter most. Visit Grizzlies.com/packs today to build your perfect ticket pack and cheer on the Grizzlies your way. It's your team, your season, and your schedule. So don't miss out.
Grizz Nation, Friday nights just got a whole lot better. Introducing Buckets and Brews, the ultimate way to tip off your weekend. Every Friday this season, grab a terrace-level ticket to the Grizz game and 2 12-ounce Miller Lights for just $55. Get great seats, cold brews, and Grizzlies basketball. It's everything you need to start your weekend off right. So get the deal that's too cold to hold. Go to Grizzlies.com/Friday to lock in your tickets today.
There was no universe where Lane Kiffin leaves Ole Miss for LSU, an in-conference rival, and has the chance to keep coaching the team that he is leaving.
An actual rival also.
Yes.
Like they play for a trophy.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. And we are joined by a true music icon and legend. I am so thrilled to have him in studio with us today. Booker T. Jones of Booker T and the MGs. He is going to be performing at halftime tonight of the Grizzlies-Clippers game at FedEx Forum. Thanks for coming in.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Wow. So how often do you get back to Memphis?
Fairly often.
Yeah?
Fairly often. I was here a couple of weeks ago out in Bartlett.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I want to start all the way at the beginning, right? So you grow up here.
Mm-hmm.
And then at what age do you start doing music professionally?
Probably 14,
wow.
13, 14. Yeah, there were studios here, and I got a job playing piano out on Macklemore Avenue. Pretty young.
And you started music at what age? Because they say you're a savant, right? Like, how many instruments can you play?
I haven't counted.
That's a flex.
That's a flex. What's the first instrument you learned how to play?
My mom was mad at me because I was beating my drumsticks on her hardwood floor.
Oh, wow.
And that was not going to work. My grandmother was a piano teacher, so to piano. Okay. But she did go down to Breeze and buy a little ukulele for me. That saved my life, so I was able to play a little four-string. Teach myself a little four-string ukulele with the instructions on the back of the box, you know?
Yeah. And so by the time you're 14, you're going to the studio.
That's when I got my first money for playing on some music here. Mm-hmm.
And then, but at that point, you're still in school.
Oh yeah, I'm at Booker Washington High School. Yeah, I'm a ninth grader. Oh, actually, I'm a ninth grader reporter and a 10th grader at Booker Washington. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When people are, when you're Booker T going to Booker T. I can only imagine. You've got to be the only one, right? I don't think there's probably anybody else that went to a high school that really.
A lot of Booker T's in
there
Memphis.
were.
Oh, absolutely. Not at Booker Washington, but Manassas, Carver. Yeah.
There were a lot of guys.
Oh yeah.
There were a lot when you growing up. It was not an uncommon name.
No, different last names.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, because Booker T. Washington was a hero.
Yeah.
To us.
And that's who your father named you after.
Absolutely.
Okay, so while you're in high school, you're doing music professionally, and at that point, like, very rarely do people figure out what they're going to do in life as early as you did, right?
I'm throwing papers. I'm playing basketball with the basketball team because my dad had a hoop in his driveway. and I'm studying. My grandmother's teaching me. My mother's teaching me where C is, and at church I'm playing for the men's Bible class, and I'm just a really busy little boy.
Right.
At age 13, 14.
And then when is the first break where you think, this is what I'm going to do with my life?
That's a good question. I think it was 10th grade when they said, if you're going to go to college, all the kids have got to come into this room because you got to get ready to apply for your colleges 2 years early. So I had heard Stardust, written by Hoagy Carmichael. And I asked, who wrote that song? Hoagy Carmichael. Where did he go to school? He went to Indiana University. I said, well, that's where I want to go.
Because of a song?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. So, and we were playing that in clubs down here and out in East Memphis. And so they said, well, you got to start now. You got to apply. And to get in there, you have to pass a jury. What? A jury. People have to listen to you and talk to you and decide if you're good enough to come to the school. So I got an after-school class with Professor E.L. Pender at Booker, Washington, to teach me music theory. So I stayed after school, I don't know how many, couple of days a week, 3 days a week, to learn music theory.
Wow.
And the school put in the application, and I went to Indiana, and I passed the jury. I don't know when, I was 11th grader, I guess, something like that.
Right.
I passed the jury. Then I had to get the money.
To go to Indiana?
Yeah, because it was $900, and I was able to raise that with my paper route, throwing the Tri-State Defender and the Press Scimitar, and early in the morning, the Commercial Appeal. That was an early paper.
Yeah.
Big paper on Sunday. So I did all that.
But what a story that you heard a song and asked, where did that guy go to school?
Yeah, and we have a little picture. My wife has a picture on her phone of me sitting at Hoagie's tribute at Indiana. They made a whole statue for him there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So when you go to school, so even in high school, you're playing shows downtown?
Oh, right.
Where are you playing?
I'm playing the Flamingo Room. I'm playing Curry's Cup Tropicana out on Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm playing out in South Parkway. They were mostly down here on 4th and Beale.
Right around here?
Yeah, at the Flamingo Room.
What the Flamingo Room?
Yeah.
What are the clubs like then?
What is what?
Yeah, what are the clubs like? I'm saying those places where you were playing. What is the Flamingo Room? Obviously, it's been long gone, but like, what are those places like when you're playing there?
Serious music with serious musicians that you couldn't break into the band unless somebody was hurt or died.
Oh no!
That was the only way.
I got into the band. I convinced Willie Mitchell that I could play bass, and his bass player. Well, that's what happened. Somebody got sick. Yeah, Frog got sick at the Flamingo Room, and I was able to get an audition on his sick when he was sick. And
that was the only way you're getting in.
And I played his bass on his stage and got the job. The same thing out at Willie Mitchell's club. But I convinced him that I could play baritone sax, which I could. And his brother was a baritone sax player. So one night his brother couldn't make it, and I got up on stage and was able to show them that I could follow the riffs.
This is what interests me, is you're playing these clubs even as a very young man, right? Like you play at studios as a young man. Why go to Indiana? Right? You know what I'm saying? Like
Indiana.
You were already making money doing music, and yet when you left high school, instead of just staying in Memphis and doing music, you said, no, I want to go off and do college.
Well, Indiana was 400 miles up Thomas Street, right through Paducah, Kentucky. I knew the way to get there. And Memphis State didn't have the reputation that Indiana did then.
But you were always going to go to college, and music was going to be after college.
My grandfather insisted that his children and his grandchildren go to college.
Gotcha.
They all did.
Wow.
They all did. All of us did.
All of you?
Yeah, we all did.
How many of y'all was it?
He worked his way out of sharecropping in Holly Springs, Mississippi, and was able to build a school down there. And my grandfather was a force.
Wow. So that obviously had a profound impact on you. Yeah. When you're done at Indiana, you just come back home? You come back to Memphis?
Came back to Memphis. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And what happens then?
Oh, Memphis was already happening. There was no flight from Indianapolis to Memphis, and I was just coming back. Memphis was red hot. I mean, it was there was so much going on. People were coming here, and the studios were hot. There was Phillips, there was Ardent, there were talented people working in with upcoming studios, and Memphis was being born. Memphis was Memphis in the traditional spiritual Memphis sense.
Yeah,
Memphis is not just an eastern city. Memphis is a place where things happen.
Right. And so when you come back, are you just, I can't believe what this, like I left for, to go to Indiana. Now I'm back and look at what has happened and look at all these talented people that, I mean, it's all at one time, right, Booker? Yeah. Like they're all here. Like you got the rock people, you got the soul people. Yeah. They're all in this city right around the same time, which is just so crazy to think about.
Yeah, and they're not from here. They're from New York. They're from Nashville. They're from Chicago. They're from the East Coast. From the West Coast. And they're all coming here. They're coming from Florida. They're coming from Georgia. Otis came from Macon. And they're coming here because this has become a hub. Mm-hmm. And if you got something going on, you want to, you try to do it in Memphis. And the studios were here, and it was hot.
And so at that point, are you thinking, I need to jump on with these groups, right? I need, this is what I want to do. And some of these people, I'm sure you have an awareness of them. Like yes. you see Otis Redding before he's Otis Redding and probably know, I better get with this guy because this guy, when other people hear him, this is going to be something big.
That's exactly correct. I had a hole, and I was not going to let that hole go. I drove every weekend 400 miles straight from Bloomington to Memphis to do the weekend sessions at Stax or wherever I could.
Every weekend?
Wow. Yeah. So I was a sleepy little kid.
Were you catching the flights or trains?
No, he said he drove.
There was no flight from Indianapolis until, 69, 70, 68, something like that.
You were driving here every weekend?
Yeah, up Thomas Street, yeah. Uh-huh.
And you're playing studio sessions every weekend. And who are you playing those studio sessions with?
I'm playing with Steve Cropper and Al Jackson and Louis Steinberg for Carla Thomas. I'm playing, her brother's playing piano. I'm playing, like you said, Otis Redding eventually, and the Marquis, the Barquets.
Everybody.
Yeah. Sam and Dave came up from Florida.
Did you know
William
how
Bell was one of the biggest forces and one of the biggest influences on me because he was a personal friend, a church friend, and we were close enough that we could write songs together. And he had the hot groups in the clubs here. William did, and Maurice White was a huge influence on me because he had a drum set.
Did you know what was going on when you're in the studio with Otis Redding and you're in the studio with Sam and Dave and they're cutting these songs? Like at the moment, did you know, oh my God, this thing is going
this is
to
hit. This is a hit.
This is it.
This is going to be a timeless hit.
Yes.
My mind is on what's going to lead into this. What is color-wise going to lead into this chorus? What are the chords? What are the notes that are going to be in this chord? According to what he's singing, my head is there because I'm learning all these arrangement type things.
But when they're singing, aren't you like? I mean, because we listen to it and we're like, how did they? Because some of this, there's so much of it that you are a part of that has stood the test of time. It does not blend in with anything else, right? If you hear some of those records, right? You hear Sam and Dave, you hear Otis Redding, you hear Carla, like. You know exactly who that is, and it might be 50 years later, right? At the time, though, it's like I'm just focused on my job, and you don't have an awareness, this is special.
It's a give and take, and everybody's pretty much in the moment inside the studio. I don't think any of us is really outside, and we're giving signals, musical signals to one another. Otis may be singing horn lines to the horn people, and we're following one another and leading one another at the same time. and we all have a sense of being part of a whole.
Right. And that as that's all going on, at what age? Because I found 2 different articles. They both told me different things about when you first put together Green Onions. How old were you?
So that was the spring of 1961 or 1962, and that must have been 16. And we were trying to come up with a song for a band that was at Stax, and somehow the session didn't work out, so we had free studio time. And so Green Onions was a riff that I had pretty much come up with in Dr. Pender's music class. He was teaching us the relationships between notes, frequencies. What is a third? What is a fourth? What is a fifth? What's a seventh? How do you hear it? Where is it on the keyboard? Where is it on the guitar? What is it? So in his class, we changed the major third to a minor third, and that's what this town was based on, the minor third. That's where the blues is basically, the minor third. You know, same thing.
Right.
Same thing. It's just the minor third is the story of the blues.
How do you? So this is pre-college when you first write that.
Yeah, I was just out of high school. Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be the most famous instrumental song, like outside of like Mozart or whoever, right? Like my kids are 15 and 12, and I played that song, and both of them knew it.
Oh, that's great to hear.
And they're 15 and 12. I said, "Have you ever heard this song?" And they were like, "I know that song." I'm like, everybody knows that song, right? Like, everybody knows, whether it's from commercials. It's just been omnipresent for so many years. How are you able to release and have an instrumental song become a huge deal at that time? And why is there no vocal?
By accident.
Wow.
By accident.
Wow.
The people at Stax, Jim Stewart and Steve Cropper, thought the song that we recorded for the B-side, which is called Behave Yourself, was the song to release. So we recorded something to go on the B-side of Green Onions, and it was called Behave Yourself. And it's a typical Blue Street blues. You know, it's what you learn to play with every act. You took 12-bar blues, which is St. Louis, Memphis, New Orleans. Every musician knows what the 12-bar. He knows what the changes are. He knows it in every key. So da 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 da. So we recorded that, and Steve took it down to WLOK to say, oh, you know, we have a new record, and it's, you know, we've named ourselves Booker T and the MGs. Would you play it? And I forget who the disc jockey was, but he put the song on, and I guess while Steve was there, they played it again, and he put the wrong side on. He put the Green Onions by mistake and played the B-side instead of the A-side.
No!
And that's when the change happened. These people started to call the station and say, play that song again.
Oh, my, what an insane story.
I guess it was Bill at WOK. Yeah.
And somebody said, what is that?
Yeah.
And Steve probably said, that's not the song I'm trying to play. Not that one. They're like, no, we like that one.
Exactly. That's not the one you look. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
A Mistake became a timeless hit. That is insane. For you, when you hear it sampled in songs like that, how does it make you? When you hear it in rap songs, like y'all's music, when you hear it in rap songs or anything else, how does it make you feel? Like as far as like the sampling and everything like that.
Well, the rap song brings the political into it, and so it has to have the minor third because we know what the political is.
I feel because I hear it everywhere. Everywhere.
You have to.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You have to. Yeah. Obviously, just a moment on, we're sorry for your loss with Steve, right? That was, 2 days ago that we lost Steve, and that was like the band now, right? You look around, and obviously, I'm so happy to see you in such good health right now. But if you can, just tell us about Steve. And, I mean, what a crazy story that he's the one you bring up, right?
Yeah, he was probably the hardest working employee of Stax Records. He opened the doors, and he was the last one at work. And he was a very intuitive and talented guitar player. So you could speak to Steve musically, and he could understand what you were talking about. So what we basically had was a conversation, a long 6 or 7 year musical conversation on the instruments. So it wasn't just words like what we were using, it was feelings and emotions, so we were able to communicate on a special level.
Yeah.
You know, so it's hard to explain.
Yeah. After all these years, you have played with thousands and thousands of people. Has there ever been a time where you were playing, whether it was a show or wherever, and whoever was singing in front of you, where you were like, "Oh my goodness, like I can't believe the performer that actually wowed you"?
Wow, that's a big question. I've had many moments on stage. You know, my mind goes to Sinead O'Connor.
Really?
Yeah. It goes to her because we were in New York doing a thing for Bob Dylan, and we had rehearsed a beautiful song for her to do for the show, and she got on stage and to a not so welcome, and she lost it. She just completely lost it. So it's not what we played, but what we didn't play, what we didn't do. And one of the most beautiful pieces that I thought I'd ever been involved in didn't get recorded on national television.
Was this after the Saturday Night Live thing? And so they did not.
And she just completely lost it. Everybody backstage was concerned. And eventually Chris Christopherson came out on stage and picked her up, physically picked her up and took her off the stage.
Oh my God.
So that was the gravity of that moment in New York on, I think it was a Bob Dylan special.
Wow. And that one, like, when you're parts of millions of performances, right? Sometimes in the dive bar, sometimes on the biggest stage possible, there's only going to be so many that stand out to you, right?
I had been so excited for her to sing this song for this audience because we'd worked so hard to prepare it, and it was so beautiful.
What song was it? Do you remember? Is it a Dylan song?
Let's see. But there was a strong political reference, and
Times Are A-Changing?
No, it wasn't that.
It wasn't knocking on heaven's door.
My memory is not what it was.
Right.
81 years old. But I do remember that moment as being one of the most touching moments on stage. And everyone was touched. And so now, of course, she's gone. We lost her.
Are there any other performances that you'll remember forever? As long as you're on Earth, you're going to remember, I was a part of that.
Yeah, it's, when Otis came from Macon here, he was the driver for the band Johnny and the Pine Toppers. Yeah, that was his job. And
Johnny and the Pine Toppers.
Yeah, and we were out on the street, out on Macklemore Avenue, and he carried everything in because that was his job. He was the roadie, and he sat down next to me at the organ, and he wanted to sing, and he started singing "These Arms Are Mine," just right to me, like.
No.
So then everything changed.
Wait.
Yeah.
Does anyone even know he can sing at the time?
Otis Redding. No. He's a.
I'm sorry. I know he's a driver for this band, but
he's the one carrying luggage and
Yeah, but do people know he's an aspiring artist, or is he an aspiring
we're
artist?
There and he's singing this stuff, and Steve's over there at the piano, and it's just us in the studio, and Steve starts playing these triplets, and Otis Redding is born right there.
Did Johnny and the Pine Toppers know he can sing?
I'm not sure about all that.
I mean, imagine your driver is like Otis Redding, and did he care about being a musician? Is that why he was getting involved with Johnny and the Pine Toppers, or
I think
was it just a job?
Just trying to make a living, or maybe just shrewd. I'm not sure. But it worked.
You think?
Yeah, it worked for sure.
Yeah, it worked, and he was dynamic, and that was a moment. That was a moment, and there we were. And so I think that was the first song we recorded with him.
These Arms of Mine.
Yeah, and Steve's not even playing guitar. He's playing triplets on the piano. Just because we were just messing around, waiting for the band to load in.
I mean, come on. That's crazy. Yeah. All right, last thing. You're going to be performing at halftime of the Grizzly game tonight. When you think of Memphis, what do you think about? Right? We obviously all have a tremendous amount of civic pride, and over the years we find ourselves defending ourselves against the perception of Memphis, whatever the case may be, from those on the outside. And we love it here, right? From somebody who was birthed here and became, Booker T out of Memphis, and so many of these people, and you experienced a different Memphis than we did, or than we do even currently today. But when you think about Memphis, what do you think about?
Well, I felt it flying in this last time.
You did?
An exclusive musical birthright in this city, in this town, is here. And it has always been here, and if you're sensitive, you can feel it. It's Memphis, and it's musical birthright. And they say that Memphis, Egypt is like that also, but it's here, whatever the name is. And so I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that I was born here. I was fortunate, and anybody that's close to that type of energy is fortunate.
Unbelievable.
What does Booker T think about the current kind of R&B soul kind of landscape right now? Because there's a lot of artists right now that are trying to emulate, not fully emulate what y'all did back then, but they want to take that nostalgic sound and kind of create what they have now. So how do you feel about the music now, kind of the soul music now?
Well, I think they should go for it because it's an eternal gift to the world, and there's no reason it should ever die.
Things come back around.
They come back around.
You know what I mean?
Everybody's looking for that soul sound now, man. Like the Leon Thomases of the world, the Wales of the world. Everybody wants that old, that 60s, 70s, 80s sound, because that's all I listen to. So
melody, harmony, so many of the things that kind of went by the wayside always make their way back, right?
Was I Believe in You the Bob Dylan song?
I can't hear him.
I Believe in You. Was that the name of the Bob Dylan song, possibly?
Sinead O'Connor.
I believe that was it.
Yeah. At the 30th anniversary.
Oh, he looked it up. Google's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Even the rehearsal was extraordinary. The rehearsal was an extraordinary performance because she was an extraordinary performer.
But when she walked out, they just booed her.
Oh, she couldn't do it. She didn't have the strength to do it. Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's unbelievable.
It was pitiful.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I believe in you, yeah.
That's great. Man, it's been such an honor to get to have you in studio, for you to come in here. And I can't wait to see you at halftime. A man 81 years old still performing.
Have you ever interviewed anybody as old as I am?
Yes, of course. For goodness sakes.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. It's been great. All right, we'll be back after this. Chris Vernon Show.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Calling all collectors! Topps NBA basketball trading cards are back. It's available in the Grizzlies Den by Fanatics and online at Topps.com. Rip into bold color parallels, electric inserts, relics, and autographed cards from today's biggest stars and the next-gen talent. Look out for rookie cards of Cooper Flagg and Dylan Harper, plus Grizzlies favorites John Morant, Jalen Wells, and so many more. You don't want to miss this drop. Grab your set before it's gone.
Jeff Dunham, Artificial Intelligence, his all-new tour.
You're the other white meat.
How can you be so smart on one hand and so stupid on the other? Well, you're half of it.
I realize I could have avoided all this years ago with one simple word. I do not. Silence!
Don't miss a Memphis. Friday, April 10th, FedEx Forum. Tickets on sale Monday, September 29th at jefftudham.com.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them IRL. And that starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight in person. From seeing your favorite Grizzlies stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside, Memphis.
Southland Casino Hotel is helping you navigate to Santa. Win your share of over $550,000 in free play and a brand new Lincoln. Here Comes Santa takes flight on Saturday, November 1st, when you can begin earning entries. And don't forget the grand finale drawings on Saturday, November 29th and Saturday, December 27th to win a share of over $40,000 in free play or a brand new Lincoln. Win big during Here Comes Santa, only at Southland Casino Hotel.
Own the 2025-26 Grizzlies season with the 10-game Flex Pack, the ultimate way to catch all the action on your terms. Choose your favorite matchups from intense rivalries to weekend thrillers and customize your pack to fit your schedule. With 10 games to pick, you'll never miss the moments that matter most. Visit Grizzlies.com/packs today to build your perfect ticket pack and cheer on the Grizzlies your way. It's your team, your season, and your schedule. So don't miss out.
Grizz Nation, Friday nights just got a whole lot better. Introducing Buckets and Brews, the ultimate way to tip off your weekend. Every Friday this season, grab a terrace-level ticket to the Grizz game and 2 12-ounce Miller Lights for just $55. Get great seats, cold brews, and Grizzlies basketball. It's everything you need to start your weekend off right. So get the deal that's too cold to hold. Go to Grizzlies.com/Friday to lock in your tickets today.
There was no universe where Lane Kiffin leaves Ole Miss for LSU, an in-conference rival, and has the chance to keep coaching the team that he is leaving.
An actual rival also.
Yes.
Like they play for a trophy.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on that train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. I could hear those voices singing as she bid farewell to me.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. The Grizzlies are now easier to watch than ever. Select games can now be viewed over the air for free in the following markets: Memphis, Nashville, Knoxville, Jonesboro, and Tupelo. In fact, tonight's one of those games. Tonight, Friday, December 5th, Grizzlies are hosting the Clippers at 7 o'clock. You can visit grizzlies.com/watch for channel listings and more information. But if you are watching the show right now or listening to the show and you are in one of those cities, it's going to be on regular TV, free over-the-air TV tonight in Memphis, Nashville, Knoxville, Jonesboro, and Tupelo, all of those. I cannot tell you. There are a lot of times where we will have somebody in and, you know, and especially over the last 20 years with Roser and I, and there will be times where he reminds me, like when that guy came in, or, hey, we had him on back in the day, and it'll be somebody like maybe very famous. But there's certain times where you're hearing stories from somebody that I'm like very confident I will never forget that, and Booker T is for sure one of those, right? Having him in the Green Onion story and the Otis Redding is a driver for a band and just starts singing story are like, what? Because I was telling you guys last night when I was looking up, I was reading all this stuff about Booker T, knowing we were having him come in, and I was like, Otis Redding died before he was 26.
26 years old, bro.
26?
That's the beginning of my journey.
26?
Imagine me dying at the beginning of my journey.
You listen to his voice, though? How?
Soulful.
How was he that age? It's unbelievable. But, man, a real living legend, and super awesome to be able to have him in studio, and super awesome to have him at halftime of the Grizzlies game tonight, where he is going to be performing at halftime of the Grizzlies versus the Clippers. Also, before the game tonight, it's a 191 Collab night. We've been talking about this one for months because our buddy Good Hippy has got his drop. Tonight is finally the night where you are able to get the gear. Good Hippy is here with us in studio.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Another one.
Hippy the God is here.
Another one.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and you get to return every year with a new 191 collab.
Right.
Who knew that you would be a designer that people looked forward to so much?
Look, I'm excited, man. That's 4 of them in a row. That's crazy.
It's fourth quarter, bro.
Fourth quarter.
But what happens
crazy.
after the fourth quarter? Because the game's over after that.
Overtime.
Come on, man.
Overtime.
Okay. All right, so when did you – all right, so obviously when every year you have had a tremendous amount of success with all of this stuff, and so the challenge is then – coming up with what you want the next one to be.
Right.
So let's go through them, and these are the things that are available to the public tonight. Doors open at 5:30, so if you want to get them, right?
Please be there at 5:30.
Yeah, doors open at 5:30, but you came up with new items this year that people are going to be able to get with the 191 collab. So let's talk through them and why these are the ones after you've got to make the very difficult decision of, all right, what kind of clothing do I want to make for the next one?
Right. Man, okay, we can start with what me and you got on. This is the hoodie right here. I always feel like I got to do a hoodie.
The hoodie's
tough,
you know
what I mean?
Bro.
It's sun-dyed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sun-dyed. And I wanted to
so
keep
tough.
going with like what we did last year, which was like ripping from different eras. So there's different letters from every different era. So Vancouver, when you first got to Memphis, and then the grit and grind era. And then I went and flipped the logo. So I used the Vancouver Bear logo, but threw on the ball from when we first moved to FedEx Forum.
So much thought.
Yeah, so much thought, man. So much thought.
And it's like kind of like got the little wash, so it's like kind of vintagey, bro.
Little vintage wash, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I
tough.
be telling, I'm a fan first, man. I think like I'm not here just designing items, man. I'm a fan first.
Good
so I be
dirt,
trying
man.
to rip it, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll go to the thing I think that's been designed, I say the longest is probably the hockey jersey right here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
yeah. So
right down my alley.
You know what I'm saying? Last year we did the cream one, and that was kind of like you hold it.
Yeah, I'll hold it up.
You a real one.
So while you're talking.
The last one was the cream one. So that was kind of like, we did it last year, and originally the idea for last year was to do like a home and away kind of thing. So there was always a black version designed. But we ended up just settling with the cream one. And then I came back. So many people were asking me for a restock of the cream. And I'll never, let me not say never. I plan to never restock anything that I do for the Grizzlies. I always do it new. So we started with the black one. I went through, made a little couple changes. And then I was able to see the City Edition jersey before it released. And I was like, oh, I like that pattern that's on the side of the jersey. So I was like, if we use that as like the cuff at the bottom, I feel like it'll set it off. I didn't want it to look exactly the same as the other one. Like, it was starting to look like, okay, you just made a black version of the last one last year, and I never wanted it to look like that. So we went through, did some reworks, and yeah, you got that City Edition pattern at the bottom, and that's the jump.
Because you had a lot of people hit you up for the home version.
The hockey jersey is
Jaren's
crazy.
mom was coming at you for one.
Man, shout out Jaren's mom. She wear it a lot, too.
Yeah, she wear it a lot.
Her,
she bedazzled. She tricked hers out, though.
Yeah,
she
she
put
got
bedazzles on hers. But you had a lot of people hitting you up about the hockey jersey.
Yeah, the hockey jersey is like I think that's like my favorite item that I've done. Well, it was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then we came with
the Parker joint.
You know what I'm saying?
The Parker joint.
You see that transition?
Yeah, look at the Parker.
You see that transition?
You
know what I'm saying?
You see that park?
So,
that's tough.
So yeah, that's that mohair fur joint right there, man. I've been we went through a lot of revisions with that one because as y'all can see, my boy Devin
you see
got
this
on
right
that
here?
original joint. So that was originally what we was going with. Was just gonna be like a cream collared varsity jacket because I wanted it to
Wait, is he got a 1 of 1?
Hey,
you
man,
shitting me?
you know.
Dirt right here, bro.
Look, man.
1
you
of
know.
1. You ain't getting this
Hey,
nowhere,
man,
bro.
you know.
Man,
you ain't getting this hippie
Say I
item
won't rob
nowhere.
it. Say I won't rob it. Say I won't rob it.
You ain't getting this
listen,
1-on-1
man.
right here, boy.
Hey.
This
So,
is 1-on-1
you know,
hippie.
And my goons are going to find you in the parking lot.
Man, they gonna come
I bet
find
I
you.
have that on Monday.
Hey, we got that 1-on-1 hippie
They
right
gonna come
here.
find you, man.
Hey, man, no,
But
somebody is gonna try to beat me up for this stuff.
Somebody really gonna be on you.
So remember when I first wore it?
Yeah, they
a
gonna be
lot
on
of
you for
people
that.
pulled up on me about it, and I was like, all right, bro, like relax.
They gonna be on you for that.
But no, that Parker
All
joint.
right, so the fur.
Yeah, the fur. I went ahead and switched it over because when I did that one, it was kind of was it 12? I think. Yeah, Ja had like this Louis Vuitton cream jacket, and I was like, oh, I want to like play with that, but for the Grizzlies. But then I was like, man, it just looks like a varsity. Like it looked, normal. I was like, And when I started, I did these mohair like shorts a while ago, and I really fell in love with like the fabric. And I was like, man, if that was on a jacket, I think it would go. And sure enough, I went ahead. It's like 4 samples of this jacket. That's why Devin got that one because it's like 4 or 5 different samples of this before I got it right. And that's why we just never did a jacket before because I just wanted it to be perfect. And I feel like we nailed it with this one. So mohair fur, real heavy, real warm, you know what I'm saying? Last you through the winter time because we see how it's getting outside. It's brick outside. So it's going to be all good with that.
And then the last item is the hat.
Yeah, the last item is the hat right there, denim giant. And I love, as y'all can see, like even with the mohair, I just love texture. So like on that one, it's a bunch of different textures. So it's embroidered, like it's 4 or 5 different types of embroidery on there. There's chenille, then they have like the metallic embroidery, there's flat lay. Cause I just like for stuff to feel, and I know with the different types of embroidery, everybody's hat is gonna look a little different. So by the time you get 3-4 years in, your denim might look a little bit more beat up. It might look a little bit worn. Your embroidery might look a little different, but it's all, gonna be together.
I love there's so much thought goes into this stuff. Because I was making clothes, I'd be like, all right, give me a black t-shirt, put a design
He's
on
like
it.
the Kendrick Lamar of designers.
No, he really is.
We have to decipher what
It's
he
really
meant.
like deeper than rap. It's really deeper than rap with these clothes,
Hey,
bro.
look, man.
I'm gonna have to dissect merch.
Dissect hippie merch, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? You know what? And speaking of dissect hippie merch, I remember when this first started. This is how far along ago. You named it like after the section that you and your dad said.
Section 118.
Yeah.
What happened? You ditched it. You ditched
No,
section
no.
118?
I mean, we don't sit. That's crazy. We don't sit there anymore.
No, you don't.
We moved to. We're in 103A now. So if y'all see me, I'm in
Ah.
103A. But no, I try to tell a different story every time. So
Gotcha.
the section 118 was like the first story, and then actually like with this one, it wasn't even called fourth quarter at first. It was like I be thinking I'm a poet, so it was supposed to be like in due time was my second one. So the sentence was supposed to be in due time, it all comes together, which was my last one, somehow, some way. But then my dad was on the phone with the last one and was like, something had went wrong and it was just cutting it close. And he was like, man, we play our best ball in the fourth quarter. And I said, boy, that's it right there. That's cold. That's cold. And so
that's why you named it.
That's why I went up.
So
doing the
Dad's
name.
still influencing.
Oh yeah, Dad's still influencing all the time. Dad is
Pops,
still
bro.
in his bag. But that was gonna be it. And I was like, no, I'm still gonna name it somehow, some way. And my friend was like, she looked at me and she was like, man, like if you don't name it fourth quarter, you're tripping. And I was like, all right, you're right. So ended up going with fourth quarter.
So
It
there you
worked
go.
out.
Shut up, man.
All right.
What a collection.
So tonight at 5:30, the doors open where you're able to get into the team store.
Yes.
One of the things that we want to always explain to our listeners is get there. Like if you want the stuff, get there
Please get
because
there.
it sells out, and then everybody just starts yelling at Good Hippie.
Yes,
Yeah, it happens all the time. I'm gonna get yelled at. I'm gonna get yelled at. Like,
I mean,
I
are
already
you still
know.
getting yelled at about the opening night tee?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Let me get one of those.
Oh,
I
wait,
should do
there
that.
is a T-shirt too.
Yeah,
isn't
there
there?
Yeah, Rosa got
there's
that.
a t-shirt. Rosa got that t-shirt, man.
Yeah, we forgot about the T-shirt.
Yeah,
There's a
so
T-shirt too.
once again, you know what I mean? Let me
There
get my
you
dissect
go.
on. You
Yeah,
feel me?
come on, yo.
So yeah, that's the
Pimp a
t-shirt,
butterfly.
and it's actually what it. So if you notice, the hat on that bear is the hat from the first collection.
Yep.
So that's the corduroy hat from the first collection, and it's like the bear that was on the Me and Pop shirt, kind of grown up. 'Cause I
Yep.
feel like I've grown up. So that's like what we're doing. So yeah, hippie signature on on the bottom of the bear with the corduroy hat from the first collection. Storytelling, man.
There you
bro,
go.
it's deeper than rap over here.
So,
bro.
anyways, you just prepare yourself to get yelled at.
Yeah, I prepare myself every year. Like I've been in the mirror like practicing. Like, okay, I'm gonna get yelled
sorry.
at. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh,
Why
my
did
bad.
you send me one aside?
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh man. As it may turn out, you know what I mean? Like you got to use words like that.
As it may turn out is
Because
crazy.
you say
turn
sorry.
out.
Like I learned it. Like
What-
they say.
what is- what the hell is-
So they
as it may turn out means?
So they say like I had a coworker that used to work at the Apple store, right?
Yeah.
And they say you don't say sorry, we don't have that. You said as it turns out. Or as it, like it's a thing. Like I'm telling you, go to the,
You've been listening to those master
Yeah, I mean,
negotiators.
you know what I mean?
Right?
They learn a little
As
different.
it turns out,
you're
screwed.
Yeah.
As it turned out, nah, I ain't got none of that.
That's better than I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh man, we're out of that. Actually, as it turns out, we're out of stock of this. See, that sounds better than
This man.
so sorry.
As,
You know what I'm saying?
as it turns
And
out.
it's gonna
turns
sell
out.
out how many 3X's we got? Because
Oh man, hey look,
we doing it for the
for
big
my
backs.
3X people, I do got some stuff.
Shout out
my
for the
3X
big
people,
backs, man.
Shit, my 3X people, man, I got y'all. You know what I'm saying?
All sizes, right?
All sizes, up to 3X. Only thing, I think, hockey jerseys are up to 3X. Everything else, I think, is 2X. Maybe the T-shirt is a 3X too.
See, look at that, bro. Look,
Everything
we got
else.
all
I
the
got everything
sizes,
for
bro.
everybody, man.
Small, big,
Come holler at
large.
me.
We here,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Come holler at me. See me at 5:30, man.
And the game is at 7 o'clock tonight, the Grizzlies versus the Clippers. But make sure that you are in the door at 5:30 if you want any of this good hippie stuff, because it's going to sell out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I've already gotten 3 texts hippie about, hey, bro, you think you could give me some of that hippie stuff?
Hey, man. We love that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've got at least
Dev,
3.
you got to tell them, as it turns out.
As it turns out, you got to be there at 5:30.
Get your broke ass off my phone.
Actually, you know what? I actually like that better.
There we go.
Get your broke ass off my phone.
I like that. You know what I'm saying? That'll work.
As it turns out.
As it turns out. Cash App, Venmo, Apple Pay, Zelle.
Apple Pay,
As
Zelle,
it
and
turns
we'll
out.
ship it. Free shipping for me,
We're going
man.
to take one last quick break, and then we're going to come back. We'll give you a SkyDog at the game and get you ready for this weekend. Thanks, good hippie.
I appreciate y'all,
Back
man.
after this, Chris Vernon Show.
The world needs B2K.
B2K's breakup was a huge shock to their fans.
Boys for Life Tour.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing compares to catching your Grizzlies IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Grizzlies tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at FedEx Forum or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
The Grizzlies are the one thing everyone in the family can agree on. So join us every Sunday this season for Sunday Family Fun Days. It's a steal at just $35 and includes a ticket to the game, a $10 food voucher, post-game free throws on the court, and a meet and greet with mascot Grizz. Space is limited, so grab your tickets now for this unique experience your family won't soon forget. Go to grizzlies.com/Sunday and have a fun day.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball. But the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board. A class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GBWR.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Calling all collectors! Topps NBA basketball trading cards are back. It's available in the Grizzlies Den by Fanatics and online at Topps.com. Rip into bold color parallels, electric inserts, relics, and autographed cards from today's biggest stars and the next-gen talent. Look out for rookie cards of Cooper Flagg and Dylan Harper, plus Grizzlies favorites John Morant, Jalen Wells, and so many more. You don't want to miss this drop. Grab your set before it's gone.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on that train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. I could hear those voices singing as she bid farewell to me. Far across the fields of cotton, my old homestead I could see. As the moon rose in its glory, then I told my saddest story of the girl I left in sunny Tennessee. Now the train drew up at
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show.
Scenes had passed.
Big thanks to Booker T. Jones for coming in studio. Big thanks to Good Hippy for stopping by. He's got his 191 collabs that is going on tonight. All right, as I mentioned, the Grizzlies are going to be playing the Clippers tonight at FedEx Forum. No Chris Paul in the building.
Darn it. Somebody should sit front row with a Chris Paul jersey just for the vibes. I need that.
We do know that our buddies over at Wiseacre Brewery here in Memphis have taken SKYDOG to the National Beer Festival in Denver, Colorado, and they won the gold medal.
Yeah.
And then they came out, and that's a Pilsner. And then they came out with SKYDOG Amber, and it went, and it got a medal again.
Yeah.
For SKYDOG. And it is brewed right here in Memphis, right down the street from us. And every time the Grizzlies play a home game, we have to pick a SKYDOG of the game. Who are we going to be talking about in regards to Friday night's game? Therefore, SKYDOG of the game tonight, I will say we are, boy, I'm trying to think about that. So the last Clipper game, right, you had Edey had like the 19 rebounds, but he only had They were talking about Vince Williams. I'm going to go Vince for my SKYDOG of the game.
16 points, 5 assists in the last one.
Yeah, I think we're talking about Vince Williams.
V-Dub.
Yeah, I feel like the home crowd, him flying around everywhere, assist numbers have been great.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Vince Williams.
I think I'm going to go with...
he kind of popped off on the road. We haven't seen him. Have done, right? You know what I mean? He's had those like monster games while we've been watching on TV.
Yeah, so he might have a big first home game back. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna go with he's been hooping lately. He's had 2 out of the last 3 games and 20 points in a game. I'm gonna go Mr. Jalen Wells.
Jalen Wells.
Jalen Wells. The get back is what does YTB Fat say? Isn't that who it is?
Yes, right.
Yeah, YTB Fat. Jalen Wells last time against the Clippers, 13 points. 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3.
YTB Fat.
Yeah, the get back a muh.
What do you?
I know. A muh. I can't say the other word.
Okay.
So it's
why do you know about that, bro? What?
Because he's a big YTB Fat guy.
I'm tapped in, bro.
FR. You know, you know.
41.
Yep.
No, bro. No.
Cam Spencer. He plays harder than everybody. So, yeah.
And his brother said, I'm that MF to the Philadelphia crowd last night.
And his brother was diabolical with the white jersey, black t-shirt combo. That is something you don't do.
You do whatever you want when you're Pat Spencer.
You don't wear a black t-shirt under a white jersey.
When you're Pat Spencer, you do what you want. I'm that MF.
You are a demon.
He said that to Philadelphia. Can you imagine the fight in that house?
Oh, bro. Their parents had to be mad as hell.
Oh, my God. Because there's another brother, too. I think there's 3 of them.
Let's see. Hold on.
A lot of testosterone.
Oh, my God.
Many brothers.
Just Rottweilers.
Just fighting over everything, too, by the way. Not just basketball. Like, who can get
also,
to the car first?
Yeah, and here's the other thing. You know what they are, too? This is the big problem. None of them will quit. Right? Play again. And it's
run it back.
Right. Their parents just having to drag them off of ping pong tables, off of video games. Yeah. None of them can lose.
How many times do you think
Cam,
they
and Will? Those are the 3 brothers.
Yeah.
How many times do you think they've ran like the Oklahoma drill against each other?
There's no.
In the living room, on the couch.
In the living room, just Oklahoma drill now.
Just blood wars.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's 3 brothers.
Cam Spencer is out on the court right now warming up for tonight's game.
In full uniform.
That's who they are.
In full uniform.
That's who those people are.
And he's been out there for 2 hours already.
Right. And that's because his brother would be.
And it's his second workout of the day.
Yes.
Shout out Cam Spencer, man. My guy, we see a crazy thing. Watch when the video plays today. Before the start lineups, Cam Spencer shoots doing that.
Yeah, he does. He shoots.
Like one of the hype videos, he's shooting 3 pointers.
Why do I need to stand in line? This is time I could be getting shots up. I'm getting better.
Of course.
What did Cam Ward say to Shador? Did you get better today? I got better today. Cam Ward's. That's what Cam Spencer's doing. Yeah. I'm getting better today.
Shout out Cam Spencer, man. So you got Jalen, Cam, and Vince. Hopefully Vince got a haircut because he got a big performance tonight.
All right, so I've got Vince, you've got Jalen, and Roser has Cam Spencer. All right, we do have Memphis versus Baylor tomorrow at FedEx Forum. I'm hopeful that they are going to have a good crowd for a big non-conference game. I know they've got the marathon going on down here and whatever, but I don't know if you guys happen to come across the tweet that was sent to us last night, but Michael Schultz, who's been a big listener for a long time, sent this, and I was like, wait, what? He said, I'm going insane here, tweeting this at every local sports personality. The balcony between the baselines is curtained off. If you want to sit between the free throw lines for the Tigers, the cheapest ticket is $90. $90. Sheesh. That's what he said. That's what he sent us last night.
Wait,
because we were talking about
cheapest ticket for the Tigers is $90
to sit between the baselines. He said he said the balcony between the baselines is curtained off.
Damn.
Balcony between the
so if you want to sit between the baselines, the cheapest ticket is $90. I mean, that is untenable for a family of 4 to go to a
hell yeah.
Memphis New Orleans game. That's ridiculous.
$200
That's
for
$400.
Yeah, even if you got one kid, that's all. Dang.
And that's not including parking, and that's not including
concessions,
whatever
and
you.
food.
Yes, because my kids are 100% getting gelato. I want the gelato.
The gelato.
Yeah, they love the gelato.
The gelato's great.
It is great.
That's at least $15 right there.
At least.
Hey, your wide receiver has responded.
George Pickens?
Yeah, he has responded on Instagram.
Great.
I don't think we
I'm
can
sure.
show it because there's some language here, but he has said, "This is a team game, LMAO. I'm not the only one on the team. Stop becoming an analyst and talking about one player when he playing a team game. Lots of S. Lots of sh has to go right for explosive plays." And it's funny because I thought former players would know that, such as, all caps, Richard P.A. Sherman, who, by the way, ain't sh without the Legion of Boom. We all remember San Francisco, brother. Much love. 3 ninja emojis. Don't speak on me unless you know the game of football. As a former player, not a D writer. Fan analysts that act like double team is not a thing, or certain bracket coverages don't exist. No, when you played ball, which showed me you a leech, weirdo. Now, Twitter, eat this up. Clouded ad world.
I love that. You know what? I might
You
love
want me
George.
to read people's Instagram?
He's a Pickens fan.
I may be a Pickens
He's a
fan.
Pickens fan, and you hate Richard Sherman.
Bro, calling him a,
I mean, he's also one of the reasons we lost the Super Bowl, the massive third down conversion. Like, he'd
Calling
been
him
great
a
for us all year, but like freaking like 3rd and 15, he gave up the long pass.
was it
to Tyreek
PA or
Hill.
PAN, Roser?
PA.
If
Richard
If he went
P.A.
pan,
Sherman.
I would have been like, if he went pan with it.
Except he spelled both words out.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
If he would have went PAN, I'm like, he might be my GOAT.
He's a nutty buddy.
It's crazy.
Ain't sh without the Legion of Boom. We all remember San Francisco.
You said
brother.
3 ninja emojis?
Much love. 3 ninja emojis.
Oh my God.
I love that.
Now,
hey,
Twitter
give me a
esports
Pickens jersey, bro.
Pickens.
Give me a Pickens jersey. I'm with it. Hey,
Clouded eye world. Clouded ad world.
He's ridiculous.
WRLD like juice.
That's your receiver, bro.
I'm aware.
I'm with him, though.
I'm aware.
Talk your twin.
I saw someone say that Spotrac projects his where he's like moved up to in receiver. It said project a starting salary at $31.5 million a year.
Oh, you finna get paid.
No, they got franchise.
They'll franchise him. Yeah.
You finna get
They
paid.
got franchise them. Them franchise boys.
Franchise.
Franchise. But,
They are. They got
Rome
franchise.
Odunze out for Sunday's game against the Packers. That just came across.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Bro, that man said PA.
Okay.
I need me a Pickens 3
So
jersey.
we got the Tigers versus Baylor tomorrow. We got our Grizzlies game tonight, and then there's the Grizzlies are playing against the Trailblazers on Sunday at 5:00 while the entire NFL slate is going on. Obviously, we got all the conference championship games in football going on tonight and tomorrow. And then by the time we come and talk, we're going to know all the bowls. We're going to know, hopefully, the Memphis head coach, and we are going to know the playoff and whether or who's going to be hosting and who's going to be playing each other in the 12-team playoff. We'll know all of that by the time we get back here on Monday.
Yeah, because our boy Hitman Hoops, he usually knows.
Mm-hmm.
He just tweeted, Memphis has their guy. Eye emoji.
But they don't know. He didn't say.
He didn't say names, but he said Memphis has their guy. Eye emoji. Our boy Hitman usually know. He usually tapped in, bro. Hitman.
Well, you would hope so. It's been 6 days.
You would think.
Right? Ryan's been gone for a while now.
Trust me, Ryan's in like 35 interviews since.
Yeah, I mean, you need to get a move on.
The
with this stuff.
2026 World Cup draw has happened.
Yeah, I mean, you also the other thing that you've got to control is the amount of calls that you're getting already for your other players. And then it was announced today that Tim Cramsey's leaving to go with Ryan.
Good.
And forget what you could say good, but Tim Cramsey was a good offensive coordinator. This team always had a good offense. The more important thing is how many guys, did he develop a relationship with?
Yeah.
Right? And
Like
that's
the
the thing
Smiths of the
that's the
world.
thing you worry about.
Yeah.
Is like you've got to hold on to the guys you do have.
Yeah.
And the faster you get a coach in here, the better chance you've got at being able to hold on to them.
Yep.
That's what I'd say.
I'm with it.
So hopefully.
The 2026 FIFA World Cup draw, which is going to be taking place in America, has happened. The United States is in Group D with Paraguay, Australia, and then whoever in Group C of the UEFA playoff, which is either going to be it's going to be Slovakia, Turkey, And I have no
So
idea.
it's super manageable.
That's
we could actually win this,
Huh?
bro.
Very manageable.
Like, I mean, I remember we were a group of death one time.
Yeah.
Like, this is super
Yeah,
manageable.
we could smoke Paraguay
We can
and
beat
Australia.
Paraguay and
It is.
Australia.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can smoke them, bro.
So, because for instance,
Somebody said USA sucks. We're screwed.
No, they did this too because, I mean, look, everything in that whole organization, everything is corrupt.
Yes, FIFA's super corrupt.
We got a good draw the year it happens to be in the United States.
Damn right.
Okay.
And also Canada.
Right.
Like because Canada is going to have games too. Canada and Mexico. Canada's draw is
Canada got an easy draw.
Qatar, Switzerland, and then who is in playoff? Who's
Bro,
in
you
A?
think that
It
stuff
could be
is-
Italy. Italy probably could be their other team.
You think that stuff's random?
Yeah,
My
Mexico
ass.
is Mexico is South
My
Africa,
ass.
South Korea, and then either the Czech Republic, Denmark, Ireland, or whoever MKD is. And then you put the emphasis on my ass.
I'm just saying, like, bro, you knew. What are you gonna do? Put us in a group with a bunch of teams that whoop our ass?
What is
in our
we're
country?
hosting it?
Exactly.
I
yeah.
don't even know what the group of death is looking at.
At least get us to the group
Like,
to the playoff stage. Yeah, what's the group of death?
France and Norway. Norway's got the Erling Haaland guy.
Who's Germany with?
Germany's
with Curacao, Ivory Coast, and Ecuador.
Okay,
France
that's not
is with
it.
Senegal and Norway.
It's England's group.
England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. Yeah,
Mexico's
Croatia and
with,
Ghana.
Mexico's with South Africa and South Korea.
Yeah,
Brazil's with Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland.
yeah. Spain's with Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia,
Is
and
Colombia
Uruguay.
not in it?
Colombia's
is.
with Portugal and Uzbekistan.
That one ain't no picnic.
What about England?
I don't know about Uzbekistan.
Is
but
Colombia good anymore?
But Portugal and Colombia are both
I can
usually
tell you
good.
something
Is
good at.
Portugal good anymore?
Both of them are usually good.
Somebody said Germany got a soft group. Our soccer fans.
Oh, it's the Germans.
Anyway,
What about Argentina? Argentina's good, right?
yeah, usually.
They got Algeria.
Is Messi playing in this?
Don't know yet. Said he doesn't know.
It'll be his last one, right?
Yeah, he may not play.
He's gonna do the last go.
Yeah.
round.
Yeah, they gotta have a
probably
farewell
will.
tour.
Plus, they won it.
Yeah, you gotta have a
Right?
farewell tour, bro.
And they win it last time.
Argentina's with Algeria, yeah, Austria and Jordan.
Last World
They
Cup.
beat France, right? Or no, they
Cup
beat
winner.
who
I
they
think
beat?
they beat France. I think they
Is it
beat
France?
Yeah, in 2022 they
Yeah.
beat.
Was it
They
France?
beat France. Yeah, in the PK. Is it PKs? No, yeah.
I remember.
I don't know PKs. Well, whatever. Yeah, they won it. They won it last though.
It depends on who wins these other draws, though, because like
No, but the United States has a real chance of coming out of that.
yeah,
It's
because
the last one for Ronaldo too.
Yeah,
That's Portugal,
Yeah,
right?
Portugal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we.
No,
look-
I'm Mr. Soccer. Many have called me that.
Who?
Huh?
Three people?
all right. Who's the
3 people call you Mr. Soccer? Is Netherlands good? Because they got Japan and Tunisia.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
good.
they have Memphis Depay if he
Yeah,
still
that's my
plays for
dog.
them.
That's the jersey I got.
Virgil van Dijk. What's up, man? Call me Mr.
Shout out soccer, man. FC, I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all want to play a fun ass video game, FC 26 lit.
It is?
I've been playing the last couple of days.
The
bro.
other country that's going to
Rocking
be in
out.
our group is Slovakia, Turkey, Kosovo, and Romania. That'll be the
Delta
fourth
ass.
team that's in our group.
Delta ass. That's our sport.
Oh, also, or what's their names in our group?
Who?
These nuts. All right, let's go. Too easy.
This man right here,
That's
bro.
not even
The man
a-
hit you with a D's nuts joke, bro.
That's not even like a.
He hit you with a
But
D's
you gotta
nuts.
have say D. You gotta have D's in something first, and then say D's nuts.
I do what I want.
There's no rules to D's nuts jokes.
Yeah, what do you?
Yeah, there are definitely rules. Definitely rules.
It's rules.
Just wanted to end this week with that. Thanks to Booker T. Thanks to Good Hippy. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Rose across the glass. Thanks to Jacob back in the studio. We'll be back Monday. Until then, we gone.